EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was... It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Complete to Jason Witten. Well upfield, right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Prescott on 1st down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
A 1st down throw for Prescott. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Shamar Stephen able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A gain of 6 there on first. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Third and short yardage. Prescott. That ball is caught.
Wow.
It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
I went to the base mode. Yeah, that's my fault.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down. 7-7, our score after 1. From the 25 on second down, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won it down. He will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, they do snap it to Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 76 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
That's
If you're on
cute.
offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Now Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
But we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 2nd and a yard, Prescott. That's complete to Cal. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is caught.
Come on, who needs this fat ass man wide open?
Jason Witten there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Now the dude's been disrespectful.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
Dude,
right now,
give him my hole, man.
Really well.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down, at the 21-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Check 99. Check 99. Listen. Black. Hey, Echo.
On 3rd down, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 24 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
Hey, Steelers.
Cousins on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
First. Switch.
Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
First. Bravo.
Right there. 54, right there.
To throw, Cousins. And that is
that nigga
incomplete.
threw it to the wrong
15 seconds
place.
now.
Threw it to the wrong person.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Bailey's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Danielle Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Prescott to throw it, and that is incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And this one complete to Winton over the middle. And now
That
this
is
is going to be
crazy,
close.
bro.
The
I'm about to
defense
say,
says
come
they stopped
on.
him, and they
Come
did.
on, over
A
there.
surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Check 20, black. Through.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point try by Bailey. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Vikings 24, Cowboys 13.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Oh, that guy right here. Right here on my plate.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5.
Look, Bobby. Bobby, your phone keep ringing all day long.
It's Daddy.
You know where it's at?
It's up, I just put it on the stairs.
Alright, I found it.